will be Princess Leonor's husband? In October 2023, Spain's Congress of Deputies hosted one of the most constitutionally significant ceremonies in the country's modern monarchy. On her 18th birthday, Princess Leonor swore allegiance to the Spanish Constitution, formally confirming her position as heir to the throne. The event reinforced Spain's democratic constitutional order and highlighted the structured preparation required of a future monarch. Yet milestones like this often spark broader public curiosity about the long-term institutional future of the crown. One question frequently raised in public discussion concerns the constitutional and historical role of a future royal consort. By the end of this video, viewers will understand how European monarchies historically approach royal consorts, how Spain's constitutional system defines such roles, and why the topic is less about personal identity and more about institutional design and national tradition. Throughout European history, the role of royal consorts has carried significant symbolic and constitutional importance. A consort is typically the spouse of a reigning monarch, but their position is shaped entirely by constitutional frameworks, tradition, and evolving public expectations rather than political authority. In Spain, the role of consort reflects centuries of monarchical evolution. Historically, royal marriages often served diplomatic or dynastic purposes, strengthening alliances between kingdoms or reinforcing political stability. However, modern constitutional monarchies no longer rely on such diplomatic arrangements. Instead, consorts serve representative, ceremonial, and supportive roles aligned with democratic values. Understanding this shift is essential when examining public interest surrounding Princess Leonor's future. Modern constitutional monarchies place emphasis on institutional stability and public service rather than dynastic negotiation. The identity of a future consort becomes secondary to how the position supports constitutional duty and national representation. This transformation reflects broader societal changes across Europe, and examining how those changes occurred provides valuable insight into how Spain's monarchy may approach this role in the future. Spain's constitutional monarchy operates under the 1978 Constitution, which defines the monarch as head of state and symbol of national unity. Importantly, the Constitution outlines succession and royal authority but provides limited direct detail regarding consorts. Instead, tradition, parliamentary legislation, and historical precedent guide how consorts function within the monarchy. The most relevant modern example in Spain is Queen Letizia, who became consort upon the accession of King Felipe VI in 2014. Her role provides valuable institutional insight into expectations placed upon royal spouses in contemporary Spain. Queen Letizia participates extensively in public engagements focused on education, health awareness, cultural initiatives, and international diplomacy. Her responsibilities highlight the modern expectation that consorts act as ambassadors of social causes while maintaining political neutrality. This model reflects Spain's effort to modernize its monarchy by emphasizing professionalism, public service, and transparency. It also demonstrates how the role of consort has evolved from historical ceremonial symbolism toward active civic engagement. Such evolution mirrors trends across other European monarchies, revealing how constitutional frameworks shape royal family roles. Across Europe, the role of royal consorts has undergone substantial modernization over the past century. Historically, consorts often focused on ceremonial appearances and dynastic continuity. Today, consorts frequently hold professional backgrounds and maintain strong public service portfolios. For example, Queen Camilla of the United Kingdom supports literacy initiatives, domestic violence awareness programs, and cultural preservation efforts. In Denmark, Queen Mary engages in humanitarian work and international cultural diplomacy. In Norway, Crown Princess Mette-Marit focuses on youth outreach and global humanitarian projects. These examples illustrate how modern consorts contribute to national identity through advocacy and public service rather than political influence. Their responsibilities often complement those of the reigning monarch by addressing social issues, promoting cultural heritage, and supporting diplomatic relations. Spain's monarchy follows this broader European model. Any future consort connected to Princess Leonor would likely operate within this established institutional framework emphasizing service and representation. Understanding these expectations reveals why discussions about future royal consorts focus primarily on constitutional compatibility and public responsibility rather than personal identity. And the concept of compatibility itself has evolved significantly over time. Historically, European royal marriages were often arranged to secure alliances between kingdoms. During medieval and early modern periods, dynastic unions shaped political geography across the continent. Marriages between royal houses could influence trade agreements, military alliances, and territorial claims. Spain itself offers numerous historical examples. The marriage of Ferdinand of Aragon and Isabella of Castile in the 15th century unified Spain's major kingdoms and reshaped European political history. Later dynastic unions connected Spain's royal family with Austrian, French, and Italian royal houses. However, the 20th century marked a dramatic shift. As constitutional monarchies replaced absolute monarchies, royal marriages transitioned from diplomatic strategy toward personal choice combined with institutional suitability. Democratic societies increasingly expected royal families to reflect national values of equality and social mobility. Spain's modern monarchy fully reflects this transformation. King Felipe VI's marriage to Letizia Ortiz, a professional journalist prior to joining the royal family, symbolized a significant modernization moment. It reinforced the idea that royal consorts could come from professional, non-aristocratic backgrounds while fulfilling constitutional responsibilities. This modernization trend continues shaping expectations for future royal roles. Public interest in royal families often reflects broader societal curiosity about continuity and tradition. Discussions surrounding future consorts typically arise when heirs reach adulthood or assume increased public responsibilities. These conversations are common across European monarchies and generally reflect interest in institutional stability rather than private life. Princess Leonor's growing public role naturally increases attention toward the monarchy's long-term future. However, Spain's royal household maintains a clear policy of respecting personal privacy while emphasizing public duty. Official communications consistently focus on Leonor's education, military training, and constitutional responsibilities rather than personal matters. This approach aligns with modern European standards for royal transparency balanced with personal privacy. It reinforces the principle that constitutional monarchies prioritize institutional roles over individual personal narratives. The balance between transparency and privacy remains a defining feature of contemporary monarchy. And this balance shapes how royal families maintain public trust. In democratic societies, Princess Leonor's current training provides important context for understanding her future institutional role. Her education and military preparation reflect Spain's long-term strategy for preparing constitutional monarchs. She completed secondary education in Madrid before attending UWC Atlantic College in Wales, where she studied international relations, leadership, and global cooperation. This educational pathway mirrors trends across European royal families, emphasizing international awareness and diplomatic skill. In 2023, Leonor began military training at the General Military Academy in Zaragoza. This step reinforces her constitutional role as future commander-in-chief of Spain's armed forces. Military training is considered essential for monarchs to understand national defense structures and ceremonial military leadership responsibilities. These structured experiences demonstrate Spain's focus on preparing Leonor for leadership defined by constitutional duty and public service. The future role of a consort would likely complement this institutional preparation by supporting social and cultural engagement initiatives. And this complementary partnership model reflects broader leadership principles seen throughout constitutional monarchies. Modern monarchies increasingly operate as collaborative institutions. While the monarch fulfills constitutional duties, consorts often support national outreach, humanitarian programs, and cultural diplomacy. This division of responsibilities enhances the monarchy's ability to connect with diverse segments of society. Queen Letizia's work in education and health demonstrates how consorts can shape national conversations around public welfare while maintaining political neutrality. Similar collaborative dynamics exist in other European royal families, where consorts support initiatives aligned with national priorities. The concept of partnership within royal duty reflects modern leadership values emphasizing teamwork and shared public responsibility. It also allows monarchies to maintain relevance in societies characterized by rapid social and technological change. Spain's monarchy has actively embraced this modern collaborative approach. And Princess Leonor's preparation suggests that future royal partnerships will likely continue emphasizing institutional service and civic engagement. Another important factor shaping expectations for royal consorts involves constitutional neutrality. Monarchies must remain politically impartial to preserve legitimacy across diverse political landscapes. Consorts, therefore, must navigate public service carefully to avoid association with partisan issues. This requirement places significant emphasis on professionalism, communication skill, and cultural awareness. Public appearances, charitable work, and diplomatic events must align with national unity and constitutional values. European monarchies have increasingly developed structured advisory teams and institutional frameworks to support consorts in managing these responsibilities. These frameworks help ensure consistency, transparency, and alignment with constitutional principles. Spain's royal household operates within similar institutional structures designed to support public engagement while maintaining neutrality. Such frameworks illustrate how modern monarchy functions as a carefully managed public institution rather than a purely traditional family structure. The global perception of European monarchies has shifted significantly over the past century. Today, monarchies often serve as cultural ambassadors and symbols of historical continuity. Royal families frequently represent their nations during international events, trade missions, and cultural exchanges. Consorts play a vital role in these diplomatic functions. Their ability to engage with international organizations, cultural institutions, and humanitarian initiatives strengthens the monarchy's soft diplomatic influence. Spain's monarchy participates actively in international diplomacy, particularly within European Union and Ibero-American relations. Queen Letitia's diplomatic engagements highlight how consorts contribute to Spain's global cultural presence. Future royal consorts connected to Spain's monarchy would likely continue supporting international outreach and cultural diplomacy as core responsibilities. And this global dimension underscores the expanding complexity of modern royal roles. Public expectations surrounding monarchy continue evolving alongside societal change. Transparency, professionalism, and social responsibility have become central criteria by which monarchies maintain public support. Princess Leonor represents a generation of royal leadership shaped by these expectations. Her education, military training, and public appearances reflect a monarchy adapting to contemporary democratic values while preserving historical continuity. The role of a future consort would likely mirror these same expectations. Institutional suitability, commitment to public service, and ability to represent Spain internationally would remain key considerations. This evolution demonstrates monarchy's ongoing transformation from dynastic authority toward symbolic national service. The discussion surrounding future royal consorts ultimately reflects a broader conversation about institutional continuity. Monarchies rely on long-term planning and structured preparation to maintain stability across generations. Princess Leonor's journey highlights how Spain prepares future leaders through education, civic engagement, and constitutional training. The role of any future consort would exist within this carefully designed institutional framework rather than as an independent political or constitutional authority. By focusing on institutional responsibility rather than personal identity, Spain's monarchy reinforces its commitment to democratic values and national unity. And this approach illustrates how constitutional monarchies maintain relevance in modern societies. Looking ahead, Princess Leonor's development will continue shaping public understanding of modern monarchy. Her preparation represents Spain's investment in stable, nonpartisan national leadership designed to serve across political generations. The evolution of royal consort roles across Europe demonstrates how monarchies adapt to societal expectations while preserving historical traditions. Spain's monarchy stands as a clear example of this balance between modernization and continuity. The broader significance of discussions about royal consorts lies not in individual speculation but in understanding how monarchies sustain institutional partnerships that support national identity and civic service. The central lesson emerging from Princess Leonor's future role is that constitutional monarchy relies on preparation, partnership, and public trust. Leadership within monarchy is cultivated over decades through education, service, and institutional understanding. The role of royal consorts reflects this same philosophy of shared responsibility and national representation. As Spain continues shaping its monarchy for the 21st century, Princess Leonor's journey offers valuable insight into how traditional institutions evolve within democratic societies. Only 1 in 10 viewers here is subscribed. If you value thoughtful insights into royalty and leadership, join the community.